Hello everybody, this is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and this is a bonus video. Howard had a surprise for me on Sunday, and he took me to a place called Castle Noel, and it is everything and anything Christmas. It was beautiful, it was amazing, and I absolutely love it. So I decided to film because we are still in Christmas in July. And I thought I would throw in this little extra video for you guys so you can see what I saw. So right now I am in the gift shop and I am showing you guys ornaments and things that were in there. These very beautiful detailed white cast ornaments um, are by a designer called Mark Krause. They're a little pricey, but they are beautiful and well worth it if you have that kind of money to spend on ornaments. So I'm just showing you what was in the gift shop. If you can hear my dog barking, yeah, she's outside. I just put her out, so she's barking at the neighbors as always. Anyway, so I'm in the gift shop and I'm just showing you guys all the ornaments. These are so cute for your little fur buddy. Speaking of which, they did not forget your pets. So there's ornaments if you want to have an ornament on your tree that looks like your dog or your cat or whatever. They had those. And then they had some Santas. But anyway, this video is sped up just a little bit simply because we are on a tour. And so right now, since I'm just in the gift shop and we haven't started the tour yet, I can show you guys some things. But when we get on the tour, it's going to move a little fast because I can't hold up the tour. There's 4 different tour guides that are going to take us through this church. This used to be a church that is now a beautiful, beautiful place where they restore and preserve and keep all of the paraphernalia that has to do with Saks Fifth Avenue, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Higbee's, all the old windows. Remember way back in the day when they used to dress windows for Christmas, and it was a big deal. And I don't know if they still do it. I mean, I don't live in New York. I have no idea. But a lot of the old things that they would use, the dolls and the pieces that they used for those windows, for Saks, Macy's, Higbee's, Bloomingdale's, all those wonderful places that you have those big, beautiful windows in New York, they are here. The original windows are here because after they would do a big window like that and they would take it down, they would dismantle it and get rid of it. They did not keep it because they didn't want somebody to try to use it, try to use pieces from it, try to recreate it, try to sell it or whatever. They would destroy it pretty much. They would get rid of it. But this company or this person that owns this place was able to reach out to them and go pick a lot of those window dressings up. So you will see them in this video. So that is the leg lamp from the Christmas movie, The Christmas Story, that my daughters absolutely love. And you already saw Ralphie in the big pink bunny suit. Here's his friend with his tongue stuck to the lamppost. This was a classic in the movie, so I thought I would show it to you. This Christmas tree is huge. I can't even tell you how tall it is. It goes all the way to the ceiling and then bends because it's that big. They also have paraphernalia, like old paraphernalia, like LPs or vinyls or 33 albums. They would play on the Speed 33. The albums would. So you got some Perry Como. You got songs for the season, for the Christmas season. There's some Nat King Cole in there and various other artists singing their Christmas songs. And you've got Christmas Greetings album. You have The Little Drummer Boy. You go further up, there is The Sound of Christmas. There's Elvis. I tried to get everything in there so you guys could see what they have in this shop. It is located in Medina, Ohio. It is called Castle Noel. And if you are ever up this way, there's one of our tour guides. Sorry about my hand. If you're ever up this way and you have an opportunity to see it, you should definitely see it. It is open all year round, every day. So, but you do have to make a reservation to get in here, and it is $25 per person. That was an original Grinch banner from the actual movie. A lot of their stuff, 99% of their stuff is authentic, and that's what I love about it, because they have some really old pieces that are absolutely amazing. So we had a little time where we sat in here. The tour has begun. We sat in here and listened to them tell the story of how this whole place came to life, how it became to be. And the owner's grandfather loved Christmas, and he passed that on, the love of Christmas, to his father. And then the owner picked it up from him. Well, the grandfather passed it on to his son, and that son passed it on to his son. That's how it went. So they do restoration. You'll see a lot of restoration being done. There's a whole big room of everything that needs to be restored before they can display it, because a lot of these pieces are super, super old. But it just brought back so many memories, and it was so much fun, and it was so amazing to be here. I was absolutely awestruck. I can't remember where he said this huge clock came from, and I would have him actually speaking for himself, but I had to turn the sound off and voiceover because they had all this Christmas music playing, and you know you'll get copyrighted for that, so I couldn't let it play through. Here is Santa's mail room, where there is actual mail from children, letters to Santa from children in this mail room. I thought it was neat. I would love for my granddaughter to be able to walk through this. I told my daughter about it, so we'll see if they end up going between now and Christmas. They've got time. So here's that big, beautiful, frosted, sugary, kind of glittering clock. Again, he is going to hit the switch, and you'll see all of the things that the clock does in just a minute. Here are some more other little clocks on the side that have been restored and in working order. So vintage. That's what I love about this place. It is so vintage. Things that you just don't see anymore. So he's setting a switch for the clock. This big, huge, beautiful, frosted white cuckoo clock. You'll see the owl come out, and then the rabbits will start to run in a circle in the front. The little mice come out on either side, and it is just so pretty. And there's Christmas music that plays. I wish you guys could hear it. That plays when the clock is doing all of this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And they did not think that they would be able to get this clock back in working order, but they were so glad that they kept working at it and working at it, and they did. A lot of this stuff took years to restore and to get it back in working order. Now we have a wall of celebrities, and they are showing, or they are snapshots of all Christmas pictures from all these different celebrity sitcoms and shows. You see Happy Days down here in the corner. Actually, up top, you see Dr. Seuss. That is actually the guy, Dr. Seuss, whatever his real name is. I don't know if it was Seuss or not. I'm guessing it was. Who is drawing a picture of the Grinch. You see Sally Fields and the Flying Nun. All of these old pictures from Christmas. Here you see, I think this is My Three Sons. I think. No, it's not. It's not My Three Sons. I'm not sure what that was. If you guys know, comment down below. And then here you're going to see this is the first Scrooge that I ever knew about. This is the first Christmas movie that I saw with this gentleman in it. And here you have the Partridge Family with their Christmas picture. You've got Family Affair with their Christmas picture. And these are all authentic pictures of the cast members from those shows at that time. It was just amazing. I could not believe it. So much history. There's Elvis and his Christmas picture. So much history in one building. There's, what is it, Jim Henderson and the Muppets. There's Shirley Temple. And there's Beverly Hillbillies, their Christmas picture. And I don't know his name. I just know him as Mr. Howell from Gilligan's Island, but he was actually the voice of Mr. Magoo. Isn't that something? And then this is the Mickey's Christmas Carol. The Munsters Christmas. And the wife of Herman Munster actually played the wife of Moses. I didn't know that. That was a little tidbit that they shared with us. And there is, I want to say Frank Sinatra. I'm going to say Frank Sinatra. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I think that's Old Blue Eyes. It's just a black and white picture. There's Gary Coleman and his Christmas picture. It's just amazing, you guys. And this video does not do this justice. It really does not. Because I'm moving so fast because it's a tour and you can't linger. You know, you have to keep moving. When the tour guides direct you to go, you have to go. So I am doing the best I can, but I hope you guys are seeing this. It's just amazing. A whole hall of memorabilia. There is Sophia Loren. How beautiful was that skin in those days? Wow. That is Betty Davis. Annette Funicello. Am I dating myself because I know all these people? Anne Margaret. Mary Tyler Moore. And, of course, Charlie Brown. And this is the Santa from Miracle on 34th Street. I love that movie. Love it. Ed Asner playing Santa. There he is again. Miracle on 34th Street. The best Christmas movie ever, in my opinion. And this is just some beautiful artwork that they had hanging up, so I decided to show that to you guys as well. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Now, this is one of the windows I was telling you about. In just a minute, I'll move up and you'll be able to see the whole background. But this is one of the windows that was in New York City, actually in a storefront. This is a Macy's window. Back when they used to decorate so elaborate and so beautiful the storefront windows because they believed that it attracted people into the store. So they did those big, beautiful windows. This is, and there'll be more windows, you guys. This is the actual costume worn in Scrooge, and that was worn by the person who played Christmas Past. The green fur outfit was by the person that played Christmas Present. And this was from A Christmas Carol. The one that, and I don't know his name, all I know him as is Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek New Generation or whatever. He played in A Christmas Carol. I wish I knew his name. I don't. Comment down below, tell me what it was. But these are some of the costumes he wore. The original costumes that he wore in A Christmas Carol. Except for the dress. He didn't wear that. And on to some more original costumes. This is the original costume worn by Will Ferrell in Elf in the scene where he was playing ice hockey. Another costume worn by Will Ferrell in Elf. And of course, you absolutely know this costume. There's no way you could miss this green and yellow costume. The original, worn by Will Ferrell in the movie Elf. I can't say it enough. This place was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Christmas just stood still in here. Time just stood still in here. It was like almost too much to take in. But I loved it. And above our heads were all of these hand-cut snowflakes that I thought were so pretty. Snowflakes and angels and Christmas trees and different things cut out by some of the people that work here. Now, this is basically Northeast Ohio memorabilia. This is Mr. Jingling's costume. Mr. Jingling was the keeper of the keys, and he could open doors and things for Santa. If Santa ever lost his keys, Mr. Jingling would make him new keys to anything. If he lost the keys to the workshop or anything like that, Mr. Jingling was the guy he contacted for new keys. So that was a Northeast Ohio thing. I don't think that Mr. Jingling was everywhere. It was a TV show that I watched growing up. So this is Christmas with the Cranks. As you can see it playing over on the side. And this is the actual snowman that Tim Allen was trying to get on the roof of his house. This is it right here. These are some of the costumes or, things that they wore. You can see Jamie Lee Curtis's coat and her red turtleneck. This is the actual costume she wore in the movie. This is the actual costume that Dan Aykroyd wore in the movie. So I thought that was pretty neat. And now we are on to, it looks like, I want to say the Nutcracker. Yes, this is one of the beautiful windows in New York, and I don't know if it was Saks, Bloomingdale's, or Macy's, but this is one of the windows. I'm sorry it got dark, but it got dark actually in the place where we were, so that was the best that my camera could do. But these are a lot of the different window dressings from the Nutcracker that they had in the storefronts in New York City in places like Saks and Bloomingdale's and Macy's. Even Higbee's had store window fronts, or however you want to call it. So you can definitely tell that this is from the Nutcracker. Again, sorry about it being so dark. It was dark in there. Still Nutcracker. Absolutely beautiful. It took them years and years and years, you guys, to get a lot of this stuff restored and moving and animated again. It is really something to see. The detail on the dresses, the beading, it's amazing. Just different window pieces that they would decorate their storefront with and then change them out from year to year. And that is Miss Josephine Baker. How awesome is that? She actually had a storefront window in New York. That's awesome to have something like that dedicated to you. The carriage is just beautiful. Now they said that was Maleficent, but she don't look like the Maleficent I know, but they said that's who it was. And those letters, the Merry, are actually from the Grinch movie. They were actually on the set at the Grinch movie. This is their restoration room. So you'll see just a whole bunch of bits and pieces of different things just sitting around because they are being restored. They are not ready to be put out in a window yet. There's work that needs to be done on them, but they do allow the tour to go back into that area so you can just see the things that they have accumulated from all over the place and the things that they are currently working on. And next year, a lot of the stuff you see back here will actually be up and working. And then they'll get more stuff in. So these are just pieces waiting to be repaired. It's just very interesting. I love this birdhouse. All these birdhouses were so pretty. Panning over to the other side of the room. Sorry, I keep sticking my hand in the way. Again, pieces that need to be restored. And some of these pieces are actually from A Christmas Carol, where you see the gentleman there in the nightcap and the pajamas, looks like he's flying. That is from A Christmas Carol. So at some point, that'll be in a storefront window. Beauty and the Beast. And this big tin toy soldier. It looks like it opens up and does something, but I don't know what. And this I thought was just super cute and yummy. Oh my goodness, I wanted to eat it. Of course, it's not edible, but this was a storefront window. And I don't know, again, what store it was sitting in front of. They told us so many things. I cannot remember everything that they said, but look at that, how all of the goodies just go across the conveyor belt. They look so yummy. And this inspires me. You know how other YouTubers create the fake Christmas goodies, cookies and stuff? That would inspire you to do it. I'm not going to make that. I already know I'm not going to make that, but it gives you a little inspiration, made me think about it. Another beautiful, beautiful storefront window that used to be in New York. How gorgeous is this window? Oh my gosh. The man hours that went into putting this together. So pretty. And I'm sorry I can't take my time and really just linger at every window, but again, it's a tour and I have to move when they move. How beautiful is she? Oh my. The detail, I'm awestruck. I just hanging my mouth hanging open. Just so beautiful. Look at that ribbon candy. Do you guys remember ribbon candy and those big lollipops? I do. I remember ribbon candy. My grandma used to buy ribbon candy every Christmas and put it on the table. How beautiful. She looks like the Queen of Hearts. How beautiful is that? That detail is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Can you imagine walking in New York and looking at all the windows with this kind of stuff during the holidays? It would just get you so in the Christmas spirit. And these are actually Bloomingdale's windows, windows of the world. This one looks like New York. Yep, the Statue of Liberty is back there. This one is London, I do believe. Sorry it went so fast. I'll try to get back to it. This one is like Hong Kong. People shopping. This one is Paris, of course, the Eiffel Tower. Everything was lit up so bright. Yeah, New York. There's Howard. And look at the ceiling. How beautiful. All of those big, huge, glittery snowflakes. It was almost too much to take in, I'm telling you. Beautiful. Again, Paris. And then we went into another room where we sat and we watched another video. We sat on these little pews here. So we're going to watch that video and then we'll be up and moving again. Back to another sweet shop conveyor belt window. And then this is the actual furniture from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is Cindy Lou Who. This is her room. Everything was pink. Even the lights were pink, so that's why it's got that weird glare. That is the original furniture. This Christmas tree made from shoes made me laugh. I actually have enough shoes that I could do this with it. I love my heels. I don't wear them as much as I used to. But yeah, so maybe that I should put them to good use. I should glitter them all up and make a Christmas tree out of my stilettos. Thought this was so cute. Don't know what happened here, but apparently it's dark. So please forgive me for that. I don't know what I'm trying to show you. Oh, it's just a door. We're waiting to go in. That's what it was. And into another room. There are so many rooms, you guys. More costumes. More Grinch. All of the lights. I can't even imagine the electric bill for this place. They did a cast of Tim Allen's face, and they did that so that they can make the wig that's on that cast. They needed to have a precise kind of molding of his face and his head to make sure the wig was going to be exactly the way they wanted it. And this is another tour guide. And this is from, I believe, Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was trying to find that Turbo Man. I believe that's what this is from. And that is the original costume that he wore. And that is a cast of his head because they needed that for his costume. I guess because he couldn't be at every fitting or whatever. So you do a cast of his head and then you work from that. This is one of the Tim Allen Santa Claus movie. And Those are shoes, elf shoes from that. Look at the singing penguins and the huge Christmas tree. I mean huge. I don't even know how tall that thing was, but oh my goodness. Oh wow. There's the slide. You guys see the slide in the background? We're going to go down that slide in just a minute. I did stick my face in the pink bunny pajamas and take a picture. That is an original outfit that Tim Allen wore in The Santa Claus. This is the original piece from The Grinch. It was the trash chute that he used to get in and out of Whoville. That is the original motorcycle. It's not running now, but that's what was in the movie with Jim Carrey. That's the one that he rode. One of the original costumes worn by Jim Carrey in The Grinch. And there's that sled with all of the presents in the big red bag. And I guess this is a ring that was given to one of the members in Whoville by the mayor, but they had to give it back when they realized that they were in love with the Grinch and wasn't going to marry him. So that was actually the ring in the movie. Of course, it's not real. It wasn't real then either. More Grinch costumes. So you guys, I just want to take this time to say thank you for joining me for this Castle Noel tour video today. I had to show it to you. It is so beautiful there. I just can't explain it. You've got to get by there and see it. If you live in Northeast Ohio, and you're anywhere near Medina, you should really check this out. I didn't even know it was here. So it's just absolutely beautiful. A lot to take in and a lot to see. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell as well so you never miss out on another video with Dee. If you do decide to subscribe into my oldies but goodies that have been with me for a while, thank you. Thank you as always for all your love and support. I really do appreciate you being here. This channel doesn't work if you're not. So thank you. You guys, this is awesome. If you've made it this far, type in the comments Castle Noel so I know that you hung out with me.
To the last
we will be back
bit,
as scheduled with another Christmas in July video.
Before we
again, thanks
take
for
that
watching.
slide back
Be
down
blessed. Stay
to
safe.
the bottom floor.
Have something beautiful today, you guys.
And out to the gift shop.
I love you. And I'll see you in my next one.
Unfortunately, I could
Bye.
not film going down the slide.